Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. Been wondering just what you mean to me. Oh, Christmas tree. Honestly.
Hey guys, it's Kristen. Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, I am not in my usual bedroom, and that is because I am back home with my family in Pennsylvania for the holidays, which is super exciting. So I actually don't have classes this week because it is Thanksgiving break. So this week is just going to be a lot of preparing for finals, relaxing, spending time with family. So I thought it would be fun to vlog and just show you guys how I study for finals and how I've been preparing for finals, because after this break we have 1 week of classes and then go straight into finals without having a reading day or break or anything. So now really is the time to get after it and get studying. So I'm at my desk here with all of my things. But before we get started working, we need to make some coffee, and I'm so excited because I ordered ingredients online to make a Starbucks Peppermint Mocha at home, and I'm so excited to share the recipe, and hopefully it tastes pretty similar to the real thing, because peppermint mochas are my favorite thing, but it is such an expensive drink to be getting multiple times a week every single time I need to study. So let's go try out this recipe, and I'll have it linked in the description. So I'm going to be using my dad's Nespresso to make the actual drink. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear my bird. Yes, I have a pet bird. No one believes me, but his name is Bubbles. Hi, Bubbles. Hi. So yeah, gonna brew the actual coffee with the Nespresso, and here's what I ordered from the Torani website. I got some peppermint syrup, I got some dark chocolate syrup type stuff, then I got a bar of dark chocolate to chop up and sprinkle in on top of the whipped cream, which is in my fridge. So let's try this out. I'm really excited. So here is the recipe I found. It is from the Starbucks website. Again, I will have it linked down below. But the first step is to froth the milk. And I do have an electric frother, so I'm going to froth some almond milk first. And I'm gonna use this mug because it's the biggest one that we have, and I have a feeling it's gonna be a pretty big drink. Next, just putting 2 tablespoons of the chocolate sauce and syrup into the bottom of the mug. Next, I'm just going to brew the shot of espresso in. Coffee is done. I'm going to stir it around, combine all of the good chocolate and peppermint, then add in the milk. Starting to come together. Now just adding the chocolate and the whipped cream. Now for the taste test. Oh my gosh, it tastes so good, and I'm not just saying that. It tastes so similar to peppermint mocha. You guys have to try this. The ingredients on all were like $15, I think, to get the 2 syrups, but it is going to make so many peppermint mochas. So go buy it. I will have everything linked. So now that we have our amazingly delicious peppermint mocha here, it is time to get started with my day of studying. So today I'm primarily going to be studying for my research final. So I have my textbook here, and I'm going to be working on just creating a study guide. So I'm someone that makes study guides for every test, which I highly recommend, because then when it comes around time for the finals, you already kind of have a final study guide because you just compile all the other study guides together, if that makes sense. But for research, we only had a midterm and then we have a final, so I don't have a study guide for the second half of the semester, so that's what I'm going to be working on today. So I have my textbook to utilize because my professor will reference certain tables and stuff we need to memorize, so I can include those on my Google Docs study guide. And then I also have my iPad and my Apple Pencil with all my class notes. So I'm then going to pull up my laptop here and start a Google Doc. So I started a Google Doc, that way I can share it with my class once it's done because everyone kind of shares their study materials in grad school, which honestly is so nice. So what I've been doing is searching aesthetic Pomodoro timers on YouTube. My favorite two are the fireplace and the snowfall. As you can see, I've used both of those. Basically, it just will count down for 25-minute intervals with a 5-minute break for 2 hours total. And it's just this pretty little scene with snowfall sounds. And I've always studied with Pomodoro timers, but never aesthetic ones, and it really has changed the game, especially for winter finals, because it makes it nice and festive. But I'm going to split my screen by doing this. So I'll have my Google Doc here and my timer here, and then I'm going to make my study guide, again, based off my class notes and my textbook. So let's get working for the next 2 hours, and I'll update you guys then. Hello, beautiful people. It is about 2 hours later, and I got a good bit of progress done on my research study guide. So now I just wanted to take a second and give you guys some overall just like tips for surviving finals. Honestly, the best piece of advice I could give you is use a planner. So I typically use a day designer planner, but I left that back in Georgia because it is a huge planner and it would have taken up so much room in my backpack. So I just got this tiny little one. I actually won in a giveaway, which is pretty exciting, and it's just like a monthly spread. So I penciled all my finals in. They start December 7th and they go that whole week, Monday through Friday, and I have 2 finals every single day. Teddy, stop walking around. You're making so much noise. So yeah, I have 2 finals like every single day for that entire week. So obviously, there won't be a lot of time to study really that week of finals because I'll be spending my days taking 3-hour-long exams or just like being exhausted from taking the exam. So that is why planning in advance is key because I knew I had this week off to dedicate and prepare. So I'm just trying to spend a little bit of time each day. I'm not going to study crazily every single day of break, obviously, but if I can even spend 2 or 3 hours just working on study guides like this, that is something that will set me up for success during finals week because I already have my study guide. It's just a matter of studying it. And also, I would try to rank your classes in order of priority. Like, for example, anatomy. We had 5 tests this whole semester, like one almost every other Friday, with the last one being just last Friday, 3 days ago. So I know that material, I know super well because we've been tested on it a lot. Whereas research, we only had a midterm, like I said. So that will require way more studying than anatomy because anatomy is something I know I can just kind of review everything and I just already kind of know it just because of the nature of the class. So just kind of figuring out how much time you actually need to dedicate to studying for each class will make everything just seem less overwhelming. Some people may think I'm crazy for saying this, but in my opinion, finals are easier than preparing for other exams because you've already learned and studied the material. So it's kind of just like a whole big review and it's your time to show the professor how much you learned during their class. So just trying to look at it that way instead of in a negative light. I'm so sorry if you can hear Teddy. He just is running all around my room and being really loud, but he's cute, so he's lucky about that. So I think those are pretty much all the tips I wanted to talk about. Just break your studying into smaller chunks. I recommend using a Pomodoro timer to split up your studying, and also take breaks. You cannot study all day long. The Pomodoro timer method does 25 minutes, 5-minute breaks 4 times, and then after that you get a 25-minute break. So you need to give yourself that break and allow yourself to just relax or else your brain is going to explode with information. Hope you guys found this video helpful. Best of luck with all of your finals. I know you guys are going to crush it. And then you're just going to have an awesome winter break, Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year's, whatever you celebrate after finals. So you just have that to look forward to. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe down below. It would really mean a lot to me, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video next week. Bye, friends!